Hello, I'm Susanna, student worker at the Office of LGBT Equity, as you all know by now. And today we have Mr. President Spencer of the Pride Alliance. Welcome. Welcome.
Royal wave.
Welcome.
Thank you.
We're
Thank you,
so
darling.
pleased to have you here with us. Now, Spencer, the first thing I would like to ask you is how did you get involved in Pride Alliance and how did you become the president?
I rose to power quickly. It was a hostile takeover. There was a lot of glitter involved. When I first came to Maryland, I immediately looked up Pride Alliance. I was so excited to get out of, high school and home that I just thought, wow, finally I can be active. So I immediately looked up Pride Alliance and went to their meetings, and by the end of my first semester of freshman year, I became the social chair, and a year later I became president, and now I'm in my second year as president, and it's been quite a trip.
That's awesome. Would you say that, we have loved having him as president, by the way. Would you say that...
They have to say that.
Would you say that Pride Alliance has made a significant difference in your life?
It's changed everything. People that knew me in high school and know me now say that I'm way more confident, which is true. I have a complete and utter conviction in myself, which is nice. And it's made me happier to be doing what I love doing and meeting amazing, amazing people and getting to work with some of the most talented individuals I've ever seen and some of the most passionate people. So it's really, given me a space to grow in all aspects of my life.
I would absolutely agree. It is definitely an empowering space.
For sure.
Kind of pushes you into the spotlight whether you're ready for it or not.
Sometimes, yeah, I get calls saying,
Right.
we need you to make a speech tomorrow at graduation. Oh, sure, no problem.
So my next question for you is, and I've been asking this to a few of the student activists on campus, there is this divide in the activist community between, this is like a divide that's created unnecessarily, I think, between community building and what's called activism, like marching, protests, organizing, knocking on door to door, etc. But what do you have to say about that?
I think that they go hand in hand. You have to start at the community level. If you don't have the community, you're not going to have people at protests and being involved. I think it all stems from that community where people can feel safe and encouraged, and from that people will have the confidence to go and demand equality.
Right. No, I absolutely agree. How do we do that in Pride Alliance? What are some of the things that Pride Alliance does?
We do everything. We do everything from social, dance events, music, comedy, spoken word, poetry, lecture series, film series, performances on sexuality, and gender, and
Burlesque shows.
Burlesque, which we get in trouble for, but whatever. We do everything, covering as many different student groups and interests as we can, so that it really does feel like an inclusive community. Which I hope it does.
It does,
Okay,
and
good.
you should totally get involved.
You should.
And one last thing.
Sure.
To the struggling student, maybe not out yet, maybe is just coming out, but really struggling, what would you say?
Well, I would say to anyone that is facing, any difficult situation, coming out, facing harassment by anyone, it's so important to speak up, talk to your friends, your parents if you can, talk to your teachers, an advisor, call the help center, look up, there's plenty of hotlines for students. It's just so important to not feel that you're alone. There are a lot of people out there that are going through what you're going through, have gone through it, and come out on the other side happier, more fulfilled people. And so it's really important to speak up, and for other people who have maybe already gone through this to speak up as well, and say that it's not okay to feel like you're less than, and demand, quality treatment, and no matter what. It's so important.
I agree, and I think Pride Alliance is the perfect space to begin to do that. Yes, definitely. And thank you so much, Spencer.
Thank
we
you.
have had a wonderful time with you today,
Thanks.
and we will definitely be working together.
Oh yeah.
Contact information?
Well, you can email me directly at presidentpride@gmail.com or go to our fantastic new website at www.pridealliance.weebly.com, and Weebly is Weebly. It has all of our contact information for all of our officers, our wonderful, wonderful board, and it has a huge list of resources for students, so definitely check it out, let us know what you think, and come to our events.
Thank you so much, Spencer, and definitely come visit us at the Office of LGBT Equity in the Cole Activities Building 0119, and get involved with Pride Alliance. Thank you. Mwah.